And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing 7 Days to Die. Well, I have pretty much enclosed this area. I needed to leave a little gap right here because there's really no other way in and out of my base. So I have this little gap for now. We are going to take care of this little issue right now, though, because I want to take care of this before tonight. So this little area is going to be basically a spot for some spikies, because the wood logs, the big thick wood log spikes are great because you can kind of put them in and they're a little tougher. You can upgrade them and everything. So we are going to have, let's clear out some of this stuff here. We're going to have 2 rows of wood log spikes. Okay, because those are kind of embedded into the ground. And then we're going to have another row of concrete above that to sort of frame it in. And before I finalize that, let's go peek and see if that is right. All right. Yep, that is correct. So this is where the spikes will go. Right there. And then we have this rebar. So there's going to be another border of concrete going all the way around. And then I can put my entrance back in there. So let's go ahead and frame that up. So there is basically the outside. So now what I want to do, let's get rid of these, is I want to make sure we have enough room for one. Because this is going to be like a little concrete bunker back in here. So it's going to have to be heavily protected. And let's see, I want maybe to go one more out. So this will be the back wall of the bunker. And I want to clear out a sideway here. Because this is going to be, it's going to have a vault hatch on it. So be nice and protected. Okay, the other thing that I'm going to need is one down here, because our floor is going to also be concrete. I should get another forge going on stone. That would really speed up our creation of concrete. It's going to come right out to here. Got to be careful because there's just basically one layer of dirt between me and the outside. So I got to be kind of careful with how I do this. There are spikes up there right now, which really helps weed out a lot of the zombies. But I want to make sure this is well supported in here. So I'm going to frame this out like this. And yes, that will get concrete up there. I just want to finish this off. Okay, so that's the outside where the spikes are. And this is going to come out a little bit further. So this will be our back wall. Like here. And this is going to be the way to go up. So I want to make sure... Oh, I'm out of concrete. Let's see how much more I've got made. Such a heavy concrete system here. I'm using it as fast as I'm making it. Okay. Oh, let's take that one out. Do your corners. I'm out of wood. Crying out loud. Ugh, I just went and harvested some more wood too. All right. Now, my edges and my corners are done. I can put rebar in here. And then one side is going to get... So that'll be like my opening. That will be where my hatch goes. And this whole area up here is going to get concrete. I'm going to probably have to do that from above. So let's run out there really quick. I'm going to take some of these out first. That way I have pretty good access. Make sure there's no friends around. Always replace them later. So we're going to take this out. This is our edge. So I need to take one more out from here. And one there. It's like this. And then let's enclose where this is going to go. There's my opening. Let's try to get this protected with the concrete I have. It's like that. Now I just need to make a hatch to go in there. We have 56 skill points. I think we should go ahead and use some of these skill points. So let's go to, first of all, I'm going to get one of these. Get there. Health nut. I'm not really at the max yet. Marathon runner. This one looks pretty good. Now I'll be able to run a lot more. 16 points available. Quicker crafting. That will always help. Fixer. That would help. I'm not really doing a whole lot of repairing right now. Let's see. What else? Tool smithing. The auger. I'm quite a ways away from doing any of that. Pummel Pete. I've got a spiked club. This would help the zombie killing potential of the spiked club. So that's a good idea there. Now I have all the materials. I need to go grab a couple springs. Got 90 steel on me. So let's get a... Oh, I saw it. Vault hatch. Craft it. And now I can add the ladders. Four ladders. And let's see, 26 seconds. How much concrete do I have left? 16. And if you really are worried about zombies coming through there, you could always add another like vault door in here if you really, really wanted to. I find that they really leave the hatches alone if they already have a door or if they see you. They, as long as you're not like underground, you do pretty good. So we are gonna throw the hatch in there. That looks good. Upgrade it. And now I have another exit and entrance into my base. And so I can enclose this little area over here finally. And I have 4 of these left over. All right. The base is officially enclosed. And the great thing about building like this and building this high and having this setup is I can actually, if I'm leaving my base, I can actually leave it in a hurry because I can drop down and that height doesn't break anything. So I don't break any bones dropping down like this. So the only thing that I have left is to upgrade these spikes, and I don't really have the iron required to do just that. So yeah, this will be like a phase 2 of the bunker, is lining it all with these spikes, upgrading the spikes, and the mod adds another upgrade. So you upgrade it with wood, then you can upgrade it 3 times with scrap iron, and the mod lets you upgrade it again to steel. And they are very durable with steel. All right, we have another way in. That is great. Eventually, the long-term plan is once I get, everything squared away, I'm going to build out to somewhere like out here, and it's going to be solid concrete all the way out here, and then there's going to be another row of 2 rows of spikes embedded in the ground way out here all the way around. And then after that, there's going to be another skirting of concrete, another 10 blocks out or so. So the whole area will be surrounded by extremely tough blocks and will pretty much prevent anything from coming in. And the spikes, you can put barbed wire on top of the spikes, which slows them down as they're walking over the spikes, which causes them even more damage. So it's just a really good way of eliminating as many zombies early on as possible. Okay, let's drop down here again and re-spike it up. Just like that. Now we're protected again. And now I have a way in and out of my base outside of the protection zone. So I can just run out and... Now the other huge concrete user is going to be these, because these can all be upgraded. And so that is going to be many, many thousands of concrete going all the way around upgrading all of these. And then it's going to be steel all the way around. And we have a train, of course. Just once, I would like to do an episode where I don't have to deal with that freaking train all the time. So the other concrete is just to fill in the skirting here around with concrete. Again, this is a massive bunker that is going to use just so many thousands of concrete. We're not even done at the top yet. We just have the basics done. But I like having a nice safe place to call home. That way when I come back from looting or something, I can just come in here and not have to deal with zombies really at all. I can hear them outside. Wandering hordes don't bother me, just because they run up and they get hit by those spikes and die pretty fast. So yeah, this build is, safety level is pretty high now. It's a nice home to come back to. As I build it up, as we get more and more done, it's going to be even better. I'm going to need to find a way to use my mini bike, because I definitely want to eventually have a mini bike so we can venture further and further away. And we're going to get to looting here, because I want to unlock some more recipes. Just basically get set up to really start expanding. I'm planning on playing this playthrough until Alpha 15 comes out. And then once Alpha 15 comes out, we are going to reset, start a brand new game and start going from there. Because trying to use an old map with the new version is really not advisable. Just because so much has changed with the new version. I'm really looking forward to starting over. And before I do this, I really need to dig. I need to shore up my foundation. Now I can work with relative safety and not worry about getting surprised by zombies. There we go. And do the same thing on this side. Got to be careful. You don't want to expose, you don't want to dig out underneath too much. Because remember, this is supporting quite a bit of weight. So you want to make sure that is being supported. As you go along on the foundation, just keep upgrading it. Because we are going to add a second story to the top of this thing, and then we're going to add a sniper tower on top of that. So I can sit up there and ping away at zombies during horde night. But I don't even have the schematics or anything of a sniper rifle yet. So that is a big issue. There. Well, we have one that can be upgraded there. Any more miscellaneous blocks? I think that's pretty much all of them. Now it's just a matter of filling in with rebar and then getting enough concrete to really upgrade all of this all at once. I mean, these pillars have 3,000 hit points, but you leave them alone long enough and zombies will bust through them. And then you can when you upgrade them, they go to 6,000, which is a total of 9,000 hit points. And then you can upgrade them with steel, which gives you a total of 19,000 hit points. So they can pound on those all night and not break through them. Depending on the zombies that are trying to get through anyway. Some zombies do more damage. Oh, I think we're going to be shy. 2 rebar frames. Yep. So I need 2 rebar frames. There it is. There. Now it's just a matter of all the concrete. There's a lot of concrete that's going to have to go into this. But it should be good. And we have a couple that can be upgraded here. I want to make sure those stay upgraded. So there we go. We now are highly secure. I'm not too worried about Horde Night, although I'm still going to have to be out there shooting arrows, shooting crossbow bolts, just because a lot of zombies start hitting us. I want to slowly start taking away these rock piles. I took one away over here. So there's a bunch of rock piles that we can get rid of. There's a zombie way over there. But that'll have to do it for this episode. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.